Hi everyone, welcome back to your Astro Week Who's Hot This Week in Horoscopes for the weekend of May 22nd to May 24th, 2015, presented by thesunnyside.net. Hi everyone, I'm Sunny. Okay, first things first, if you'd like to skip the messages and head straight to your sign, simply click on the link in the message box below. Next, well, the music studio here at 122nd East 14th Street at Lonsdale in North Vancouver is up and running, and we've been teaching, recording the kids, and getting ready for our big show for all of our students at the Presentation House Theatre on Sunday, June 28th. And if I haven't talked to you about performing yet, there's a sign-up sheet for the show in our reception area. Make sure you sign up. It's going to be different from a regular recital. It's an actual show in a professional theater with an MC and everything. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. So once again, make sure you sign up for the show. Alright, enough preaching. Sign up for the show. Next, if you'd like a private astrology or tarot reading, or if you're looking for a fun hypnotist for your next event, then simply send me a message at thesunnyside.net. Alright, here we go. This weekend, the moon will begin in moody and emotional Cancer, but will spend most of the weekend in dramatic, playful, showy, and a bit self-centered Leo. This means we'll all begin the weekend feeling nurturing and wanting to cook, care, and generally mother those close to us. But the mood will lift and smiles will take over. It's a great weekend for thrills, showing off, intimate play, and generally having fun. Actually, next to Sagittarius, it's Leo that likes to have the most fun, but it's a bit of showy and demonstrative. We'll also be feeling a look at me, and we'll be feeling at a look at me kind of mood, and once again generally goofing around and showing off. And the more I think about it, it could be a great weekend to get out and maybe go to the beach or go for a hike or just play for a couple hours. So once again, Leo moon equals everyone's hidden ego nature will be on display, and it'll want to be the center of attention. Okay, what else? Mercury's retrograde, so expect communication problems, missing phone calls, drop messages, computer problems, traffic accidents, delays, breakups in relationships, and meeting new lovers. Meeting old lovers, again. It also indicates a cycle where we'll all have to revisit and revise ideas, and many of us will be forced to look at the fine print and paperwork. It's just the way things are sometimes. It's no big deal. In love, give that new person a chance. They could be a game changer and not even know it. It's going to be bumpy at the beginning, but it also has a real chance to work out. So, good luck everyone. Okay, fan mail and shoutouts. Yeah, go Sunny. So, I was looking at the messages from Facebook the other day, and Radhika Maharji writes in, I love your hypnosis recordings on YouTube. I studied your money magnet on the 7th this month, and within the first 3 days got a new job with an increase. I'm sure soon enough money will be more and more drawn to me. I'm very proud of the money magnet recording, guys. So thank you, Radhika. You made my day. So to Radhika Maharji, who's making a big step in her life with just a little help from a money magnet video found on YouTube and thesunnyside.net, sending out a big shout. So here you go. So, okay, next, to one of my little students who just returned to Canada from the Yo-Yo Championships in Japan, to Wesley. It's not always about winning, buddy. It's about preparation, teamwork, and being your best in the moment. The rest will take care of itself. And I'm super proud of you. And here you go. A special shout out to Wes. So. Okay, keep practicing your skills and I'll see you next week. Okay, one more. My super awesome flute student Layla, who's recently begun her acting career here in the Vancouver film industry, clued me into my chocolate chip muffin addiction problem, and apparently muffins are just ugly cupcakes. But they're all beautiful to me. Alright, enough goofing around. So to Layla, thanks for helping me with my muffin addiction. It's hard to see. Look, anyways, so. Alright, that's enough. Here are the scopes for the weekend of May 22nd to May 24th, 2015. Dear Aries, this weekend communication is all over the place, and you'll say things you'd wish you'd kept secret. So watch your words. It's a playful weekend and you can have a lot of fun if you can have a lot of fun. If you're in a competitive mood, then get out for some exercise, or good luck in the tournament. Now, this weekend, home is where the heart is, so even though I'm saying get out and have some fun, it might be better if you invited the gang over for Sunday barbecue or Saturday night drinks. That would be a lot of fun too. Just remember to keep everything light and playful and engage as many peeps as you can. Just watch your words. And while I'm handing out warnings, watch yourself driving as well. You never know. And finally, Aries, you're still lucky at the gambling table, so if you feel the itch, then buy a lottery ticket. Dear Taurus, well, Taurus, double check the finances. Something or someone is costing you more than you thought it would, and it's time to have a second look. Sure, it looked like a good idea at the time, and maybe it had some of the fun and excitement that you were missing, but along the way something slipped up. This goes double for relationships. A recent misstep or faulty phrase has caused a rift. If you want to heal and to carry on with your new love or business plan, then you're going to have to do something special. And this weekend is just the time to do it. Take a moment and show that special person in your life how much you really care. It shouldn't be too difficult, but the trick is to do it without breaking the bank. If you can somehow pull it all together, then this should be a very fun weekend. Get out with the girls and stretch your stuff. Dear Gemini, an old love says goodbye just as a new love says hello. But that's usually the way Gemini is anyways. But the new love is having stops and starts. I wouldn't sweat it. It's just some bumps highlighting the beginning of a beautiful new journey. If you can see a future, then go for it. It should be a lot of fun and more rewarding than you currently realize. In addition to all of this, you've been putting a lot of effort into helping out the team. But now it's time for you. So take this weekend and think about what you'd really like to do and who you'd like to do it with. And then go for it. The Leo moon will keep everything fun and playful, so it's a wonderful weekend to try new things and simply enjoy the process of moving forward in your life. Dear Cancer, well, Cancer, it's time to double check that secret affair liaison or whatever you've been doing behind the scenes. Sure, there was a little fight and maybe people and events from your past caused a bit of a rift, and sure, we're all having communication problems these days, but there's no reason to actually give up altogether. If it was working for you once, then it will obviously start working for you again in the future. But here's the question. Like many of the other signs, you've gone through a change, and the new you needs a bit of time and space to grow into your new attitudes, beliefs, wants, and desires. So, even though there was some drama, that of course may or may not have been necessary, the question still remains, what do you really want? During this cycle, it's all about setting your ship right and getting ready to sail. Now, yes, Venus is in your sign and you are attracting, but it's really a time of reflection and figuring out your plan. Good luck, Cancer. Dear Leo, with the moon in your sign for the weekend, you should feel warm and generous, just like your normal self. On the plus side, it's an energy that we'll all be feeling. So, if you're lucky, you won't just be in the mood to play, but the world just might want to play along with you. And that's very cool. On the downside, or maybe just on the side of confusion, friends in larger groups are going to be confusing. There's a possibility that you were up for an award, or there's a new relationship brewing, or you expected a financial reward, and something along the way got messed up. It's not really a big deal, it's just regular communication messes during this astral cycle. Keep going, or maybe take a second look at what everyone is saying. Then keep going, and you'll come out ahead. Love favors behind the scenes activities, so if there's a secret crush on your radar, go ahead and say hello. You never know. Dear Virgo, confusion is going to settle into your career for the next couple of weeks. No big deal, just keep plugging away and roll with it. As for love, it's shining brightly in social settings and groups. So, if you get a chance to get out into a larger audience, then you'll have a good chance of love finding you. Money is also coming from groups, again, I guess, and you're currently being rewarded for work you've already finished. That's a good job. Keep going. Keep things light, of course, and this weekend, just get out and see what's there. You might be surprised. Dear Libra, okay, Libra, first, you already know your relationships are saddled with the sudden and unexpected, both good and could be better. So, that's something you're just going to have to roll with, and definitely accept as part of life for the next while. And you should already know that Mercury is also retrograde for the next couple of weeks. And this highlights confusions in revisiting ideas, people, places. And for you specifically, it means delays in long-distance transportation, changing of the big picture, and mixed messages from a distance. You also might fail a major exam. Oh, Libra, that's hilarious. Alright, where are we here? Okay, that was hilarious. You also deal with it, Libra. But a lot of the bumps recently are really because of Mercury retrograde, and that's just the mental stuff. The real problems are coming from the Saturn retrograde, and these are very real. And many people are simply, they aren't going to simply walk away from them this time. And for you, Libra, it's been in your communication sector. So, easy to confuse with Mercury retrograde, obviously, but very shortly, it's going to shift into your money sector. And then, the real problems from last summer will repeat themselves. And this is where we're going to get the big test of if we've learned our lessons or not. Dear Scorpio, what's the sava, my astro brothers and sisters? Well, you guys are going to be revisiting ideas and people and places surrounding your joint finances. People from your past, ideas from your past, and partners from your past should all make a reappearance. Now, what you choose to do all depends on where you'd like to be in a couple of weeks. And although this astro cycle that we're all in, is a time where there are generally delays and confusion in communication and thinking, it's also a time for looking at the details and relearning something. So you're in a cycle where you have to relearn how to deal with a partner in finance. Watch for behind the scenes power struggles, but it's a Leo moon weekend, and that means fun. So get out and do your best to enjoy yourself. Dear Sagittarius, well, Sag, communication problems and second guessing is happening in your astro sector of one-on-one relationships. This means that even though you've been putting a lot of energy into making your partner happy, you're beginning to wonder if it's all going to be worth the effort. And this is definitely something I can relate to. Maybe something happened where you began to wonder if they're all really like this, or you might ask yourself if they really just said that or what. It's no big deal. People are people with many complex sides and side stories, and you're a forgiving sign to begin with, so I don't expect this to last for too long. This weekend, just be your beautiful optimistic self and get out for some fun. The moon is in Leo, and for Sag, this means it's a time to play. So, if you're looking for love, then go for it. If you're a little confused, all you have to do is ask for clarity. Dear Capricorn, okay, the retrograde is falling in your daily routine, service to others and general health. So, get to the gym. It looks like you're going to have traffic delays, long lines, and forgetting things on your to-do list. It also signals a time to watch your health and to get back to the gym. No big deal, except that people around you might be getting sick or falling into strange accidents. All of this shouldn't hurt you too much, but it will disrupt your routine, and you will find yourself playing nurse to those around you. Remember, it's just a phase that we're all going through, and it's going to pass. And your friends are going to appreciate your effort. Good luck, Capricorn. Dear Aquarius, you've given them more than enough chances on a creative project, and it's just not working out. And even though Mercury is retrograde, we're not supposed to make decisions, I'd let them go. There's no room for egos on the team, and your team has been trying to hide egos by saying that it's the best for business or the team, but simply not true. Throughout all of this, your voice is being disrespectfully buried under other people's egos. And if I were you, I would find a new team with people who are experienced and actually understand what you're trying to do. And I'll say this again, I know you think we should all get along and be blissfully inquisitive and generally happy, but I'm a double Scorpio from the East, guys, and both myself and others like me believe a very simple rule, and that's no chances. So, if they cross the line, let them go. Dearest Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this one's a little odd. Problems arrived to upset the household. Maybe a leaky faucet has to be replaced, or maybe a passing storm broke a window, or maybe you recently painted the house but you don't like the color. So, this all has to be revisited. It could also indicate a change with a family member, or a close friend needs time to settle in. The world has changed, and for some, it feels like a big change. For others, this change is just a minor inconvenience. Now, regardless of how it feels, or is currently playing out, family and close friends are important, and they could use the support that you're currently providing. So, I know it gets tiring, and I know it can be a drag, But the difference between you and Aquarius these days is that the problems are happening around you, where the problems with Aquarius are happening to them. So, routine will resume shortly. But for now, do your best to be there for your family. And that's about it. Sending love, Pisces, and good luck. Okay, this weekend's lucky and love signs are Leo and Aquarius, with Cancer and Capricorn heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic win and pick up the check. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sunny, reminding everyone to click through the ads, share the videos, comment, and definitely have a wonderful weekend. So once again, from thesunnyside.net, I'm Sunny, sending love around the world and wishing everyone the best of an absolutely beautiful weekend.